Stock is a savoury liquid that we use to enhance the base level of dishes, soups, stews, risottos, predominantly in my kitchen sauces actually. And I'm talking about a proper stock. This is mirepoix vegetables and bones, simmered down for hours to give a proper stock. Not to be confused with convenient stock, which also has its place in the kitchen, which is the powder that you mix up with some boiling liquid. But I'll talk about that in a second. So I'm starting by roasting these vegetables and the bones before I put them into the water. And the reason is colour. We have dark stocks and light stocks. Now we've talked about this before with sweating and sautéing, and it's a similar principle. If I put the bones and the mirepoix vegetables into the water raw, I'd end up with a light stock. Similar situation with the white onion soup. But by roasting them to start with and getting some colour in, I end up with a dark stock, similar to the French onion soup we talked about. Okay, so the principle is the same. My bones and my vegetables have coloured up nicely, and that colour is going to transpire through into my stock. I tend to use beef bones, chicken bones, or fish bones for making sort of multi-purpose stock. We'd use lamb bones if we were making a sauce just for lamb, for example, because it's pretty strong. So I've got my pan full of cold water, some aromats, hard herbs, peppercorns, bay, and I'm going to add the bones and the mirepoix veg in and bring it up to the boil slowly. Now these bones are going to give great flavour, but it's worth noting that it's not the meat that's left on the bones that's going to give it the flavour. The flavour comes from the marrow, the inside of the bones there. And that's what we're trying to extract. So bigger bones take longer to extract the flavour. The beef stock takes 6 to 8 hours, whereas a chicken stock will take 3 to 4. And a fish stock, which is a slightly different process, takes maximum 20 minutes. After that, the stock can run the risk of becoming a bit bitter. Okay, so everything goes in, and this next part's quite important. I'll bring it up to the boil from cold water slowly. As the stock cooks, it works like a filtration process, and all of the rubbish floats to the top. Any fat, any bitter flavours, any dirt or anything unsavoury floats to the top, which is convenient because we can then just skim it off with a ladle. And we'll leave that for a minute to come up to the boil. Gently push the ladle down on the surface so that the fat and the rubbish floats into the ladle, and I can skim it off. And I'm going to keep doing that the whole time the stock is cooking. And now it's just left to simmer away. Remember, reduction is the process of water evaporating off. It makes everything more concentrated, richer and stronger. Now this is the difference between a proper stock and convenient stock. As the stock gets further and further reduced, it's going to become richer and richer, and then I'll take that on later and make it into a sauce by reducing it down a lot more till it's very strong and concentrated. But it won't become more salty, which a convenient stock will. Effectively, a convenient stock, instead of reducing it, you could just put less water in the first place. So a convenient stock we need to use in a diluted form. For adding to a soup or a risotto, it's great, and it means we don't have to make stock. However, it's really important that you understand that you cannot make a reduction sauce with a convenient stock. It just won't work. Some red wine and convenient stock reduced a little bit isn't a red wine sauce. It's just not the same thing. It'll be salty and unbalanced, really not very nice to eat. Once the stock is reduced, had its time, we strain it off, carefully pour off the liquid. Remember, it's quite hot. Those vegetables and bones will go in the bin because there's absolutely nothing left in them. Taste one of those carrots and it will taste like nothing because the flavour's in the stock. You never get anything for free when it comes to flavour. You either have it in the liquid or in the vegetable. Okay, and now it's ready to use in its diluted form for whatever you may need it for.